Now we are doing social distancing with self-hold masks.
But so where's your handkerchief? I think you have to cough in your.
I didn't cough. I cleared my throat. Coughing is different from clearing your throat.
His name is Reverend Assistant George Lutron and is right here with us. How are you though?
Well, by the grace of God, I'm doing very, very well. And one of the good news I have is that we've been able to get back my Facebook. That was hard.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, yes, we got it back. And after the results of getting it back, we have now formed the Hackers Association. We form a team that when they hack your system, all you need to do is to call 0277-609-644. Anything you have that has been hacked, 0277-609-644.
Is that your number?
Yes, I mean I formed the association right now.
Okay.
Because they are new.
Oh, you're now forming it.
We formed it now.
Okay. Now.
Yes, it's the since my thing came back more than 20 days now.
Okay.
We've gotten back, and you know there are times you get it back.
Were you able to get the person though?
The person is not actually in Ghana per our church.
Okay.
But I had a phone call for an associate of the person. We want to end it there. The rest is not for TV.
All right.
But whatever it is, when your things are hacked, whether it's a company, whatever, just get in touch with us, especially social media, your Instagram, your Facebook, your Twitter handle. Whatever they hack from you, just get us. We'll get it back for you. And we are ready for it. So mine is back. I want to say big thank you. Naturally, over Sladia, on Pudubo, none of China, more Pudubo. Where am I going? Ah, Jidanoa, or Muti Kura, Ewa, Ewa, who will be a Chemewa? Who when you Jesus, and when you was soon a stack of ginger. And but try their back is here, the ginger chips here. Yeah, by the end,
yeah, by the other. Council Neutral, I think we started a conversation on that.
Yes.
Last 2 weeks. We've been tackling this, and it's all about abuse, especially in a childless relationship.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I think that we're discussing what we call submission and abuse.
Exactly.
That how do you differentiate between the two? Let me say a big thank you to Bodyline Clothing for my suit. And we are still in the month of examining what we call your breast to find a lump so we can early detection of breast cancer. So both men and women go. That's why we are still doing the pink. I'm still in my pink and I'm in my pink tie. You see it? Yes, we are doing a lot of pink this time. And so please, the month of pink, please go and examine your breast if you are, especially all of you women and those about 40, your annual mammogram.
Have you realized that with regards to the men, the numbers are going up as well? So we need the men to get checked as well?
Yes, the numbers, when you see they are going up, it depends. But for me, I don't see it going up. We are getting the awareness in the men. I don't see it going up. It's the awareness with the men.
There was a doctor here yesterday who she had a free screening last week and she got lumps in 7 men. Yeah.
So I mean, it's the awareness in men are coming up. You understand? And for that matter, so all of us must go and check the lump within our system. As for sucking, the men we have chest. So if you are sucking, I don't know what you get to suck. Imagine comparing what I'll suck from you to what you're going to suck from me. Just get an imagination, but don't get wet. An imagination as we go. I'm on the set with you alone. I don't know if you have any other person. You understand? So I mean, awareness. Make sure you go and check your breast. It's very important. Encourage your sister, encourage your mother, encourage your wife to go and do it because it's very, very essential. So Rosalie, thank you very much for getting me here. My shoes are coming from Mr. Yo Motorized Building. Please go for one. Let me say a big thank you and a belated happy birthday to Josephine Biding of Immigration Service Department. Yesterday was your birthday. We wish you all the best and all that God wishes for yourself. And last week there was a big issue that connected to our conversation. It was unfortunate that I was not available to discuss it.
What was the issue?
You know about a case from Saligali and the childlessness issue. Did you remember that story?
Yes,
that
there was a lady
who said she was barren, and then it led to a lot of attack and people. Well, I mean, it's part of the issues we are discussing here. And today we want to look at it from an angle of addiction. You see, some of us are becoming submissive in marriages, even though it's abusive to us, but it's as a result of addiction of our spouse.
How can you, please explain.
Because you see, there are things that people are addicted to, and they use it to suppress you, and you think you are submitting, but they are abusing you.
That's if your spouse. That's for your spouse doing.
Yes. The one you are in a relationship with has something specific he or she is doing. And you are supposed to, especially the women, you are supposed to bow and submit. But it's an abuse. For example, smoking. Your husband is a chain smoker. And you are doing everything, he's not stopping. And because of submission, you are now inhaling the smoke. Your husband is a weed smoker. Because of submission, you are inhaling the weed. He's an addict to a particular drug before sex. You are submitting to it, and it becomes abuse because when he gets in the motion of that drug, now, did you know before you went into marriage? Thank you very much. The issue here is that we're discussing about childbirth, and this is where the connection is. Didn't you know? There are a lot of people that because of the childlessness they are in, when it comes to sexual issues with men, they abuse them in the name of submission. Let me explain. My wife is not getting the fruit of the womb. My mother has brought a concoction. She didn't drink. Then I have now gone for a medicine that I will drink so I can help you take seed. It's alcohol based. It's weed based. It is some irritation, something that I've been doing for a long time, and I'm using that one as the basis of when I can impregnate you. So the process you are going through right now is that somebody saying that this is how you can have a child. So let me chew garlic. And you don't like the scent of garlic. But you are supposed to be submissive, subject yourself to my addiction of garlic so I can kiss you and you can be able to take a seed. How does that become an addiction? Because if you're doing it because of taking the seed, how is that an addiction? You see, I am used to it already. Okay. I smoke. I met you, Rosie, I want to marry you. And I said, because of that, I have stopped. Okay. I'm addicted to it, but I don't do it for you to see. Okay, so it's more or less like an excuse to do it. Thank you. Okay. People, so right now, I'm looking for justification to do the same thing, but I'm connecting it to a need in your life as a wife. Right. Did you see the problem? So, because there is that particular need in your life, you are abused because you are childless. You submit to it as well. I'm telling you, that people who, and I tell people that don't be worried when you are childless and you are abused, but be angry when you are childless and you are abused. Don't be worried, be angry. Why should you be angry? Because if you don't get angry, you don't get a change for your status. You have to be angry. And don't be angry with the people who attack you because of your barrenness. Who else must be angry? Be angry with yourself while you are not doing anything to get out of what you are in. You get it? So, because I don't know if you are barren and somebody tells you you are barren, the person has insulted you. They've not insulted you, it's not an insult. What is it? It's a reminder. A reminder? Oh, yes! You are not the one supposed to remind you. But who's supposed to remind you? How are you supposed to just go out? Hello, when you come out and you are working with a child, what do we ask? One man here, one man here, one man here. Oh! What will people like to remind them? We will not stop these things because it is part of us. And God added it to us. That is why when Hannah was not having a child, Penina gave her the pressure of her life, and it's part of it. And it's not for you. I tell people that, look, anytime your wife is not having a child, where another woman who can come and mock her with a child? And she'll get a child. Yes. That's right. That's wrong. No, that's right. Wrong. No, that's right. Oh, that's right. Because you can take that woman into depression. Depression? Yes. But if you're a child, then would you go through depression? Come on, counselor, you should. So somebody should mock you because of that? Yes. It's wrong. No, why don't mock people because of that? No, what is the wrong? Is it their fault? Whose fault? Is it their fault? That's what I said. I'll be angry with yourself. What? Don't forget to. I said, be angry with yourself. Why should you be angry with yourself? Why you are not able to produce a child? Is it not God? My sister, I told you from the beginning that the whole of October to December, all young girls watching me, I say, come and let's get to know your status before. Why are we concentrating on the women and not the men? Because in the first place, the complications of women not to have children are more. Men are less than 40%. Women are above 65% of childlessness, the issues. But then again, we still have the 45%. But I do not 45. You see, when we do it, we didn't say not ignoring. We are not ignoring. The thing is that I say be angry with yourself.
Why should you be angry with yourself?
Because if you know yourself that as you are sitting, you have not been menstruating for 3 months now, you should know that it's affecting your biological clock.
That is different.
What's different about it?
I'm saying that
do you know
that
your status before you enter the marriage?
Wait, Counselor, you know that is a problem, okay? But for you to say that if you don't have a child, you have to be angry with yourself, that is different.
So you don't have a child, why shouldn't you be angry with yourself?
Why should you be angry with yourself? Because go get solution. What is anger?
How do you get a solution? How do you get a solution?
Why, when we need a job, do we have to...
People who get jobs faster are those who are angry with themselves. That's why they get jobs. Let me explain to you. See, you don't understand the word being angry with yourself.
Okay.
This is you, Rosalie. Very beautiful. Has everything that every man will do. You know, there are men that do, madam. You know why they do see? It's not because of anything. We want to see whether the back is the same with the face. There are times that we see in the back end. Hello, me now, friend, me now, then we do Debbie. The face is not matching the back.
Have you met a few?
Plenty.
So you do say.
Even yesterday. I was not driving, and I had an opportunity. My wife was driving me, and I said, "Lady's back," you know, and I was like, "Wow!" I said, "Wow" in my head. I was waiting to blast.
I was going to ask you if you said it.
No, I said, "Wow" in my head. I was going to blast. So I was waiting to see the face before I come out with my expression. So I didn't know my wife was also watching. My wife saw the back, and she was also like, "Wow." She said, "Wow" in her head too, like me. I didn't know. When we got to the face, I said, "Hey, what is this? Can't she work on her face?" He said, "Me too, I was waiting to see her face." So and that is not a sin. He said, "If you watch a woman last week, this one I watched with my wife, so we're 2 people watching. We watched together and we laughed together. Hey, name me too much. And I was shaming me. I mean, where I should be that me body did for me. What was that? What was that? What pass to that? Me body did. I did now for or share now for me body did. On when you me chow, what you me chow. So they make can say, and then very finity. Me very finity. Me kokasa beti na makasa makasiti. Ti me koso makasiti. They make can say. I don't know when you say. So in the first place, be angry with yourself. Now make can say. Know your status because you are abused in the name of submission because you don't know your status. You understand? Everyone goes to the hospital. The doctor says you are okay. There's nothing wrong with you to take a child. Why are you still not conceiving? Your husband is refusing to go and see the doctor too. If you don't get angry with yourself, he will not even move to the hospital. But his mother will constantly send you medicine to drink. All the pastors and the painful thing that every pastor comes to your church, they pray for you. I'm telling you.
Some pastors,
No. That's a message I count. Rose, you want and two. Now, me I'm say two. Who when you say adada, and then you're a moi. We are similar. So also people will do any pan. Now when you're when you say, now we are living at the Mawa, almost three. The idea of achieving a child milica. Your speed in this world depends on what is chasing you. Obia would see our dear one tongue. Your bow, dear home pire, and foul him. As a good tabele, only maybe apple. I didn't want you for it as you'll be ample. Now, who can sleek, presentable to say a coblance in the shower? Did be a one pile of adium, as a performer. And go for people no more bomb by you. And go for shell who says, is that your husband? Oh, that's why. That's why you don't have a prayer request. I didn't see you be ample. Say, I can't so the work I will see.
You made a choice.
No, the choice you made.
You think somebody else doesn't like
No, the choice you made those time was a choice. Now it's a decision. There are two different things. Choice and decision are not the same. You can make a choice and it becomes your decision. Adewe, nini maybe ameko, maaka, metemosa. And to be a who be a pen, and to walk our home fire. Father, I protect my husband against other women. No, sometimes no good because Obia who now where could you near move? Was Gabin. Oh, Sabia Fefeni ain't here. Who makes Yano? Ain't now about their umpire. Now, so who you sleep? Presenter Obia and session that one year. Who buy the beer? And Obi and Pesha Tawali. Eh?
Ah. Pass around TV.
That is an idea when you want to
say. May you make him say
that it is a Pesha Tawali, Tawali and Empel. Minister, I when you
say
so. I don't know the answer. That is all it is like this. That is all it is. Don't count. Nothing.
Fine, I like that.
I get worried now, Michelle, will be on Benufo.
Okay.
That's also on Benufo. I come to pass a question. Happy belated birthday, SM President.
How you were not invited to the party?
I was not in town.
Okay.
You know, you are the spiritual president. I will be there. I was not in town.
Oh, you invited though?
Yes, I was part of all the things. But I didn't cook. What was? I'm very full. What are and the American said, once you get to a point and realize that this is me, Adwamansa, Rosalie Faye, Joanna, Miakasa mean to me, another doctor catch us over now. Now you come and not say, or yeah, no. There are people that you are not getting pregnant not because you are not okay, but your husband is on track. Where fear crack, talk to Kumasi, and I want to tell now you didn't weave on. To come. Fautia 6 hours to Kumasi. So we want to nothing. Women, you get pregnant once in a month. So when you're ovulating, your husband is in Kumasi doing that, I'm saying, and you are here, and you want to be pregnant. So I'm saying, be angry. Your anger is what will move you to go and do what is better.
Disrespectful.
No, that's what I'm saying. That your anger is a reason because you're not getting angry. That is why you are abused. Everybody is speaking against you.
In your anger, do you have to talk?
In your anger, you're making a decision. In your anger, you're making a decision. My husband doesn't want to go and see the doctor. We have done everything, he's not coming. And I've got people who, when they come and discharge for me, it's when we do so. Who can suspend one AMPT say
how can you say that to your husband?
What's it?
How can you say that?
I saw where you obey spell. That's obey my doctor, they do so. That's what he spell. I don't say, who don't know in news we are doing so. They are a young Yawakum. And now I don't know what Giamos. Why did they farm? It is better for you to leave a marriage of barrenness from the man, a sterile man, to go and look for a man who can impregnate you, cannot even take up the children, than to stay with a man who cannot impregnate you and be abused.
What are you talking about?
I say it is better for you to
is it
a luxurious marriage.
Has to come with children?
Hey, don't ask that question when I'm sitting here. When I leave, ask.
I'm asking. You are here.
Because when I'm sitting here, you ask that question, I'll be very, very angry with you.
Be angry. Like
what do you mean by that?
You should be angry.
What do you mean by that?
Be angry.
Why do you get married?
Be angry.
What is your essence of marriage?
Love.
Love.
Yes.
Love for who?
Companionship.
For who?
Listen, I'm your boy.
No, companionship for who?
And Eve. And I'll say, I'll give you a helpmate. Well, I'll give you children.
Hello, I see multiply and be. Hello, multiply and be.
And beginning, I can multiply.
What's it?
Beginning, multiply. It's a helpmate. There was no multiply in the beginning.
But what Genesis chapter 2:16. Can you hear that? Multiplication was the reason why God brought Adam and Eve in the garden. So Adam was given a spermatozoa. Eve was given eggs.
God could have created more.
He stopped. In Genesis chapter 2, on the 8th day, God stopped creating human beings and put the mandate of procreation in the hands of a woman. So you break eggs and then you produce human beings. God stopped creating human beings after Eve. So Eve was the end of God's handling.
So you can't marry because of love.
Anybody who marries because of love has mental problem. Quote me everywhere. Obi awari or don't you know what? Me never don't know. You are not normal. You marry because you need to procreate. So when there's a challenge why you can't have a child, I say be angry with yourself. Don't be angry with people. When somebody call you barren, Rosalie barren, don't be angry with the person. Don't come and curse the person. It's a reminder. Because se we do bad nama, you just say one day you are not me belly. Me what? So yeah. And my young go through abuse and we're thinking people's addiction are causing our abuse. So one, make us say addiction be what? I can't be I want to know. One of them is said, Bema no we he. Bema no wada sa ye kan friend say, ne hu so nye. Eduro na man no onfa. Now so so 2 meters. No share hunsa appetition. Gallico, a suwisa, a fawisa, blue, negu to a more shaping say, or bobu and one and kind. That's what that was so. Sa bear man crema or pema grow a few and go, but evidently abuse instead of submission. If the bear man know that there's no results. There are men who have lied to their wives with sperm results that are fake.
Well, they're going to arrange with the hospital?
They are arranged with the hospital. The lab technician. Hey, or how do you put it in one number? Oh, yes. I'm telling you.
Really?
What's in there? Who did the hospital or Sionko? Who became the assassin now or yes, or be glad to make a Sika, I think what I am washing by my own one, like I said, Mrs. Or Chomwa. I said, the time was to go for this case of abortion. That's what you're home. Oh, go for this show, Miss Castle, the photocopy. So I don't know, Gala, who's on the hospital, or the Bob Warner, those times now abortion 1.5.
You know advice?
Oh, yes.
You used to do that?
Oh, madam. Abortion, Mamma started 19. Is it 99?
What you
96, 99, I'm starting. No, I mean 1999, I'm starting abortion programs.
So you made a woman abort a baby for you?
No, not for me. I was part of the survey that we did with PPD Ghana to find quack places of abortion. Na nyama go 4 years. Na Ghana hana top places of abortion. La Paz and a New Town. Na okwa nyama bi idea abortion man crofo no crofo fam be and a lie tahon was not easy. That's why I keep saying, getting pregnant whilst you are not ready. All right? One of the things is not wise. It's not wisdom. Because you need to have your sexual intercourse the way you want to do it. But when you are not ready for pregnancy, the best thing is that protect yourself. So,
let me take a break.
Watch.
Let me take a break. We'll be right back. Hey, I feel like I charge you watch.
So people walk with a lot of abuse, you know. And for the rest of you who find yourself still watching us, Rosie.
Yes.
So your husband smokes weed, smokes cigarettes, sniffs, and tells you it's the best thing that can help him impregnate you. You are against it, but you have to enjoy it. The reason why you are subjecting yourself to this nonsense is because you, as an individual, as a woman, it is not about your submission, but it's about you don't know what is going on with yourself.
Right. So
that's why you have to put your baby there. But when you're not able to have a child, you say we should shut up.
We are not. It's not about not able. Maybe she's waiting. Who knows?
So if you are waiting and I come and remind you, tell me you're waiting.
Why should you be the one to be reminded? If you be a cat also here, you know when him say, oh, yeah, remind you.
Now you're here, no be cow, come on.
You are come on.
Into it again, you come on.
Yeah, come on.
If you are rich,
yes.
You see, these things that you say at times, it makes me feel like you have a problem.
With who?
Yourself.
That's the truth. But it's wrong for it. It's wrong.
No, where is the wrong? You're still not there. Where's the wrong?
For her to tell her that she's barren.
Somebody says you are barren.
Yeah, Kasa.
Does the mouth of people cause you to be barren?
Yeah, Kasa.
Now you can't again. And you're because of that, come on. Oh,
I don't know what's going on.
They are very now. Now, why
please.
And she says, I want to who I am.
Me say, I don't have a hair back.
The who I am.
Let me be so have a hair back.
That's all one another. That's all one another. That's all yanty.
No, not a hair back. It's in what concerns me doesn't concern you.
Are you sure you are a public figure?
Oh, please. I'm a public figure. I don't mean I'm about to do it.
No, that's why you're a public figure.
Oh, please.
Who now Krumu at a day be a bishop a fire home?
If I won't go home, and you wouldn't have drinking.
And my clothing is from. And my hair is from. And my makeup is from. And I'm just a o my brony.
It's a what I want.
And you know brony. And you know brony and
what now war.
Matamasi. And you know Bibinia brony or they didn't. Niku poyeni. Na what you know brony.
What I want. What now catch him? What now catch him? What now catch him? Now when I out in the house. That's what I do. Yeah.
You were part of your money. You see, I like your picture. I like your picture.
I like it.
I just stop posting. Stop posting.
Stop posting.
Stop posting. You can't be a celebrity and walk here and tell us what you don't like.
Watch, don't like. We will post. We will not stop posting. If I they are not public figures. They rather who the total Warren. My idea who now public figure.
Watch it.
Where's your hospital?
Watch it. There's always free.
Where's your school fee?
Free. I want you free.
This way.
And you're free. And what if you're free? And you're free. The years are continuing. Let me ask you.
We need an extra cover here. Well, just in case you miss, you can go on Council Trust page or Facebook and watch what happened, when we went on a break. But he's still talking about the whole submission and
the abuse and the submission.
Abuse and submission.
And when you are a public figure and you don't have a child, we have the right to talk about it. You can't tell us to shut up. Ever since Mark Brown had a child, her testimony is shared everywhere she takes a microphone. What Mark Brown went through, did you hear saying it anyway? What's it again? Oh, we are going to do something. What was it? Oh, back one. If you have one child, you don't have a child. Keep that in your head. Be frustrated as I speak. If you have one child, you don't have a child. Only my war, somebody in the I feel I say, I want there, my ensu, whoa. Poverty fever. That poverty fever. That poverty fever. Sit down and talk to you. And me and you see your So that's what I'm saying, that for you to avoid this pressure, this statement, know yourself. So you can't marry George Neutral. You have no problem to have a child. And I'm refusing to go to the hospital, break up and go away. Go to your family house. Divorce. Don't stay in a bad marriage and begin to assume responsibility of shame, ridicule, and abuse.
Why should you even encourage shame and ridicule from people? Why?
Because you are childless.
Please,
you are childless. Can you have a child?
Or be childless?
Okay.
Problems.
Me problems. I'm saying that. I say any public notice.
Please,
any public notice.
Let the girl breathe.
No. Once you see, one of the things you should know is that marriage is a public event. Once we witness your marriage, you have to witness your other.
You are a good witness.
Did you publicize your wedding? You publicize your wedding. Under the law.
Under the law, that's something.
No.
Under the law,
listen. Under the cap 127. No, it's not true. No.
How many people should do?
Under the cap 127, you are given 3 posters. One must be posted in the vicinity that you live, in the center.
So why are they not giving us the same thing? Say a woman and also you have post.
Thank you. So let me tell you what the law says. This is what the law says. A woman. One yama, Obian son, so insane, it is a suman, a pie, Adam child, a pie. And once I need to say, so the what? Now, I trust them 9 months.
Minimum share them 9 months.
That's a new saying,
was no condition. It's not share them 9 months. It's obeying.
And yet, 1 year who I don't know, share them.
What they will number, for number 2.
Who be added in a share them?
I'm presumption them. I don't know what they for number 2.
So,
and then they come over.
The truth of the matter is that when you are childless in a relationship, the first thing you need to do is that be angry with yourself. Why? So that you can stay. But for the young ones who are not married yet, for now, I say, just walk to the place of go and know your status. Know whether you can have a child or not. Not by somebody having sex with you. But go and see the specialists that have given you free. End point of puberty clinic. This is the many puberty. Brofnatija. I was speaking to 0277. This is puberty. Homeopathic. Don't forget it. 0277 609 644 609 644 0277. Don't drink anything that your mother-in-law brings you because you want to have a child. I beg you. Don't think that you are being respectful to your mother-in-law and drink every concoction. Your husband will have sex with you just anyhow.
Thank you so much for watching the show today. And when you go out there, don't forget to show love to someone. My name is Rosalie Felly, and thank you, Mr. George Isi, for watching the show. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. Very important.
We haven't finished.
Very, very importantly, don't go through any form of abuse or neglect in the
that
name,
I agree with you.
In the name of childlessness.
That's so
Why?
True.
There are many a times that we go through it, not even knowing we are going through it. The reason is because the people that we are living with make it feel like we are supposed to be responsible for what we are doing. Friends, loved ones, wherever you are, remember that the life you are living is better off for you when you are doing what you are supposed to do. So if you are watching me right now and then you are childless, you are watching me right now and you don't know even your condition now, walk to Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic. All their branches, you are in Kumasi, go to their branches there because the package I had is for all the branches, Takrady, Kumasi, Accra. I just want you to know your status before somebody comes to say, I don't know. If you are watching me, your menstruation is not stable, your menstruation is not going correct, please seek for help now because the rose link out. Why wouldn't you know you to know? Hey, who are in now warm but me do not warm back, Massa. Hey. Who shared down before prayer, feeling from ground with their own throw. And you have been saying, number of children, no skipping. Marital status, put me take it, married. Children, now skipping. Won't hear me. And easy. Make sure you do what is right. Be angry with yourself. Don't attack people who are reminding you are married. 0277 609 644. Thank you all for watching. God bless you. Thank you very much. Our page is back. Hopefully by the grace of God. I'll see you in some few hours to come. As we work on what we are supposed to work on. Rosalie Felly, thank you very much for hosting me. We should bind there. That's Rosalie Felly there. Can you see her? Opasem, Esuasem, Rosalie Felly. Opasem Suasem Rosalie Felly. Yami Shira Munina. All right, so thank you very much for joining us this morning. 0277609644. Also, don't forget to go and check your breast, check the lump in your breast so you can be able to do. Thank you very much. Good morning. See you again soon. Bye for now.